because now that the show is over, I can really start focusing a little more on eating better, because I kind of fell off that bandwagon, and I just have a little more free time and I can really focus in on all the good stuff. So I am making tonight some stuffed sweet potatoes and a big gigantic veggie filled salad. And so I'm gonna finish cooking this up and we will talk in a bit. Peace. So you guys, I just put on the skillet some olive oil, onions, garlic, black pepper, and sea salt. I've let it season a little bit, and now I'm going to add some ground turkey. This is Shady Brook Farms. There's no added hormones or steroids, growth promoting antibiotics, anything like that in their product. So I'm gonna put this on the skillet and add it to that mixture that I've already started. So while that is cooking on the stove, I am going to check on my sweet potatoes. They have about 10 minutes left in the oven. I put them in at 450 degrees and I leave them there for about an hour. I check on them after an hour and see just how soft they are, but they should be ready because they've been cooking for a long time now. And so we've got that on the stove. I'm gonna check on the sweet potatoes. I've already cut up extra onions, mushrooms, tomatoes, and I'm gonna start cutting up the cucumbers to add to my giant salad. So let's check this. Okay, everything's looking good so far. I'll check back in with you guys here in a minute. I'm going to dice up those cucumbers. I'm gonna add the leafy greens, and then I'm gonna add and hit it up with a little of Annie's Woodstock savory blend of tahini and tomato dressing. So this stuff is pretty delicious. So I'm going to add this to the mix, add a little black pepper because it's my favorite of the spices, and some sea salt. So let's get cooking. Okay, everything's almost finished. I'm just gonna add my leafy greens, and I bought these from Whole Foods Market. They're organic sweet baby lettuce. So I'm gonna add these to the mix, toss in the Woodstock dressing, mix everything up, get those sweet potatoes out of the oven, add the stuffing inside of them, and then I'll show you what the finished product looks like. So that is one of my favorite meals to make, and I'm going to put all of the directions, the ingredients, everything in the description box below. It is super easy. The longest thing that it takes is the hour in the oven for the sweet potato. Other than that, everything else you can make within 20 minutes. Super easy, really nutritious, gives you tons of fuel. There's other options you can do if you're a vegetarian or a vegan. There's so many great ways. You can use as many spices or as many different flavors as you want, but I'll add that down there, and consider this the eats part of Laura Runs and Eats, and I will add more stuff like this on the blog very soon. Uh-oh, my dog really wants it. All right, you guys take this escalator with me all the time. My voice is gone from screaming at the marathon 2 days ago, but it's slowly coming back. I am going for my 20-mile run now that we're on week 20, and I flip-flop for 2 weeks because of life and scheduling and all that good stuff. But I have to get it today on a Wednesday because I start rehearsals tomorrow evening for A Christmas Carol. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will see that Broadway World announced that I will be playing Jacob Marley in A Christmas Carol. So lots of makeup and wig and all kinds of craziness is about to go down. But I'm meeting my friend Annie So let's get into Jackrabbit, let's change, and let's go. All right, you guys, I'm doing it. I'm getting ready to run the 20 miles. My best friend Annie, my soul, S-O-L-E, and work wife came out here to cheer me on, to get me started before she has to go back down to Karma Kids. Then I'll go back down to Karma Kids and teach tonight, but bless her.
She's gonna rock it.
Oh my God, it's a beautiful day in Central Park, so that is a major plus. It's 49 degrees out, but I'm ready to go. I got my Rip Van waffles, I got my RX bars, and I've got about 17 podcasts to get me through this. So let's do this. Woo! OMG. Oh, yeah. Sculpture butt. Okay, but seriously though, I just finished 20 miles in Central Park. I did not check in with you guys because I was so preoccupied with running those 20 miles. And I listened to 5 podcasts and Christmas music, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 soundtrack, called my mom who can talk forever, and now I just want Nathan's hot dogs, but they don't take cards. So I'm going back into Jackrabbit to grab my stuff. I still have to go teach. Ugh, seriously, who thought it was smart to train for 39 miles? But no, actually, I feel very blessed because it went great. My IT band, funny enough, only started really kind of saying my name around mile 18-ish. So that's very good. All right, I'm gonna roll out, get some food in me, go teach, go home and crash. Holy moly. You guys, it's cold. It's 35 degrees here on Friday, November 10th. I am finishing up. I can barely talk because my mouth is so cold. Finishing up week 20. Just did my 45-minute maintenance run. I'm going a little longer now and making these instead of 4 miles, 5 miles, just to make up some mileage if I need to in the future when I might pull back on mileage based on the weather, who knows. But New York City is getting Christmas-fied, y'all. I feel like it's getting Christmas-fied the way Disney gets Christmas-fied in like post-Halloween. But yeah, so I'm going back in, grabbing my stuff, getting ready for a fun theater party tonight. So craziness. So I hope that you had the most amazing week 20 of your training. I am loving following your adventures on Instagram, watching you guys down at the Wine and Dine Half Marathon. I'm loving that you guys are just kicking butt. I mean, you guys are kicking butt and it's amazing, and you're constantly motivating me, and I can't thank you enough for that. And I just love watching you all get out there and get it done. So come on over, follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see some of my other craziness. I'm at LauraFry_NYC. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up on these training videos. Keep me motivated. Hit that subscribe button, and I am sending you guys all the love. Cool. New York food truck. Happy running, happy miles, and keep kicking butt, unicorns. Peace.